New York Edge, formerly known as the Sports and Arts in Schools Foundation, is the largest provider of school-based after-school programs in the New York City metropolitan area. It provides underserved students with year-round programs to give them the edge to succeed. And joining us today to tell us more about why these programs are so important, Dr. Maureen Fonseca. She is the CEO of New York Edge. Student and New York Edge member Samantha Norang, and Marcus Pass, the site director at PS 165. Thank you all for being here. And Samantha, I hope I did not butcher your last name. Okay. And I think that when you take a look at the roster of programs that you have to be impressed. You guys have been doing this for 25 years. Why, if somebody asks you, what's the big difference in what you do and what some others do, what do you tell them, Maureen?
So I believe that our difference is, there are several differences, but the main difference is that we work very closely with each community to customize our programs to meet the needs of the students there. So it's a partnership with the principal. That's one of the key things. But the second is that our staff, Marcus here representing, and the students become like a true family. And they act in loco parentis and recognize why we exist is because there's enormous talent in each of our children, and our job is to help discover what that is, and therefore you need to offer as many possibilities as possible to engage children and really light that intrinsic motivation to succeed. We have very fun, innovative programs, but obviously the academic and graduation rates, those are things we care about, and that's the driving force throughout it all.
So students that get involved with New York Edge are getting the extra beyond what they might get, in school on a daily basis, correct?
Absolutely.
And talk to me a little bit, Marcus, because you're an on-site coordinator, right? About, what some of those programs are that, because I know there's a sort of a long list of them, that you believe really make a difference in getting to the heart of what a particular student needs.
Right. I think that's what kind of separates us from everyone else. Like you mentioned, being the largest in-school based after-school program, just the positives are just tremendous, that they don't have to go anywhere. They come right downstairs or next door to wherever we are, cafeterias, lunchrooms, and they're safe, they're taken care of, and the things that we offer, like tremendous chess programs. The school I was at, we had world champion chess teams, world champion double dutch teams, basketball teams that won, different places, and divisional, just tournaments and things like that. And being in the areas that we are in, I'm coming from Brownsville, Brooklyn, a lot of these things, not only will they not be available during the day, but just the families can't really afford them. So that's what's really amazing to me, that I could be a part of an organization that's giving children opportunities that they would not have anywhere else. And
I think these are underserved communities, and some of these communities, people make assumptions that, well, in that neighborhood, I don't think they would be interested in that.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how a chess team from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, would go on and have nationally ranked players at 9 years old, 10 years old. Like, it was mind-boggling to me to see how much they gravitated to it. And it's just, I was so grateful to be a part of giving these people the opportunity to do it.
And some of it is about access, and you just or exposure. And I'll let you talk a little bit, Samantha. You're looking at me, go, no. You will be a senior this coming school year. Now, how long have you been involved with New York Edge?
I've been in New York Edge since summer 2015. So, throughout the years, it helped me just open up. Because when I was in middle school, I didn't really talk that much. I didn't want to do anything that much with other people. But when I came to New York Edge, I became more confident. And my grades have been going up more than I actually thought it would be.
They help you pinpoint what your interests were, what you were good at? Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So during the school year, they had these different activities. So they had step, cheerleading, soccer, football, stuff like that, and basketball. And I was mainly attracted to step because when I was in middle school, I hosted a show for step, and I thought it was really cool.
Tell everybody what step is.
So step, it's basically you're making
And now she's speechless again.
You're making rhythms with your body. So like you can clap, you can stomp, and everything like that.
Yeah.
So when I joined STEP, it just helped me like be more confident as a person, see the respect to give everybody on your team, even coach, and stuff like that.
And you found what you were good at. And it sort of, I don't know, but all of that flows out to everything else you do, right?
Yeah.
And that is exactly what you hope from this program, is it not? No matter what your interest might be.
Definitely. That a student like Samantha, who was not doing so well in middle school, through having our summer bridge program and entering 9th grade with strength and then exploring things that she discovered she was so good at that they could compete on a national level. That level of competition and hard work is something that is a stepping stone to success in life. And you don't win everything, but you learn from not winning as well. But I heard you speak about this before, about the teamwork and the collaboration and the listening that's involved. So there's so many different ways that we tap into their strengths.
And I know you have programs that are sort of a bridge between middle school and high school, and then a bridge between high school and college. I mean, it runs the gamut, and you are really trying to hit these students at every level.
That's right.
Also, we have to mention, this is a nonprofit organization.
Thank you. Yes, it is. Absolutely. And it's, you know, we hold our breath quite often about being able to provide what we think our children deserve. We're leveling the playing field because the majority of our children qualify for free lunch. They are facing a lot of adversity. Children who are in shelters and temporary housing. So there's so much that they have to struggle with, and we want them to know that you can still succeed, and we're here for you to drive you forward.
And NewYorkEdge.org is the website.
Yes.
How would somebody find out more about the program besides going to the website and then if they want to get their student involved?
Right. So if they do go to the website, I think that would be the first place to go. You would find numbers and people to contact and volunteer opportunities. Or we love taking people to visit our schools. You welcome them with open arms.
Absolutely.
And I think it's very important to see firsthand and to maybe just get a sense of how that person might like to participate themselves, or which program they would like to help contribute to, because we certainly need that. We're working towards sustainability.
Okay. All right, 25 years of doing wonderful work in New York City schools with New York City school children.
Yes.
Thank you all for being with us. And I know the time is short. That only means we have to have you back, right?
That's right. We're ready.
Okay. I think Samantha's still going no.
No, yes.
There's more to come on Here and Now.